Hey everyone, this is Justin and
Perry.
Perry is one of our engineers at Topic, and we're going to today share how to hack Facebook to find thousands and millions of candidates without having to pay for a user seat in one of your super expensive softwares. So we're going to go over simple parts, three parts. Go into a little bit about Facebook, how to really create URL structures so that you can source those candidates really quickly. Um, and lastly, how do you contact those candidates? All right, so with that, we're going to start. We're going to jump into Facebook and explain to you why and how their URL structures work. So Perry, would you be able to explain to us what is Facebook searching and what's their unique way about going about it?
Sure. So the way that Facebook provides search, it's called the graph search, and it basically just makes it to where you can search for keywords for like people, places, and things using your normal everyday language.
Cool. So was that like developed specifically by Facebook or?
Right. They came out with it around 2013, and they've been developing it ever since.
Okay, cool. So our goal as a recruiting team, or as your goal as a talent acquisition team or recruiting team, is to understand the graph search so you can change the URLs and essentially find top candidates. Is that correct?
Right. It's basically just URL manipulation.
Sweet. Okay. So with that, we're going to start breaking down how that process works. So Perry, if you could break it down into simple steps, how would you go about creating URLs in the graph search?
Right. So anytime you're going to make a search using Facebook's graph search, you're going to start off with the beginning. That's going to be facebook.com/search/str. That's for string. So that's how every search is going to start. Um, After that, just depending on what you're searching for, this is where the keywords will come into. And the keywords will basically reflect which fields you're searching for.
So like criteria.
Right. So different fields would be such as job title, employer, location, things like that. It actually gets to be a lot more detailed than that. We have a lot of things we can work with, but those are some of the common keywords or criteria you maybe search for. And then you're always going to end with /intersect.
Gotcha. So I'm going to recap that for us. So you're going to start by the basic. Every search has to start with facebook.com/search/str. STR standing for string, correct?
Right.
And then after that, you're going to get to pick and choose what type of employee that you're searching for. So if you're looking for one of those hard to find software engineers, as long as you know these little tricks, you'll be able to create the URL to find hundreds of them. And then lastly, Perry said you have to end with /intersect because that's just the way the graph search language is created.
Correct.
All right. So we're going to go through some examples. And I think some of the more popular ones that we're hearing is something like a software engineer. So we'll start with an example software engineer, and then we'll also show you how to go about doing it a bit more complex and targeting a certain location.
Right.
All right. So here we go, software engineer example. All right, Perry, if you could walk us through what you would do and how you do it.
Sure. So again, we're going to start with facebook.com/search/str. Okay, and this is where we're going to add our criteria. So it's going to be another slash, and let's say software. Now you would normally say space. The way Facebook reads a space is percent, and then 20. So that's basically space. And then type in engineer. Okay, slash. Now, since you're looking for a job title, you're going to say pages named, pages hyphen named, and that's because everything in Facebook is a page. So pages named, and then slash the type of page, employees, and then this is where you can put past, present, ever. For this, we'll say present. That means they're current employees for this job title, and then you're going to end it there with /intersect.
All right, so there's the three parts again. The first part is going to be the starting point where you always have to have facebook.com/search/str for string. Then the criteria. We said software engineer. Pages named because why do we have to use pages named?
Everything in Facebook again is a page.
Gotcha.
So you like pages. Pages can be cities. They can be job titles. They can be employers. Everything has a page. and that's how Facebook kind of separates and divides all of their things that you can search for.
Okay, got it. So then employees, why do we write employees?
That would be for the job title and employer. That is the type of page. It's just the way that Facebook kind of identifies the type of page you're looking for.
Gotcha. And lastly, again, there's 3 options for past, present, and ever. So past will find all the past people.
Right. That would be anyone that had a software engineer in their job title or their employer in the past. So present is obviously current, and then ever could be both. It's past or present.
Gotcha. And then, of course, with the end, always have to put /intersect. So here we go. This is your first search string, and we can just put this into Facebook. We made a dummy account here,
Right.
so we'll show you guys what you pull up. Okay, so there could have been a typo that we made. Actually, you know what? We have some spaces. So let me put this. Sorry about that.
Right. It understood these spaces as %20.
Yeah. So even our team, we've done this hundreds of thousands of times, but we still make our mistakes. So don't feel bad if that happens at all. You just gotta go back and see what could have caused the problem. So with that, you get software engineers.
Right. Pretty wide pool of candidates you're getting here because you didn't really make the search all that specific. So as you can see, this is anyone who currently has software engineer as either their job title or as their employer, which I guess there's no employers named software engineer, but you will sometimes see that is the case because Facebook, right?
So that's a great explanation, Perry. Thanks. All right. So now we're gonna go into locations. So how does that work? How do you get more specific in terms of your search?
Okay, well, when you start to narrow it down by a criteria such as location, it's going to be very similar. Let's go ahead and start with facebook.com/search. Right, and then you're going to go ahead and put the location, so just any city would be fine. Okay, and then /pages named again. Actually, backspace there. This is a little bit different. This is going to be /residence. Okay, residence, and then / again. It can be present, ever, past. Usually do present, and then /intersect.
So now that we have, it's very easy to search for software engineers. It's easy to search for people in Atlanta. But I think as a recruiter, I want to find people that are in Atlanta based off of this job title, software engineer. How would you go about doing that?
Well, since we've already kind of done most of the hard work, we're just going to combine it now. So
Gotcha.
You can take the first link there. So this is looking for all software engineers. And then we can just combine it with the search for a locale.
Okay, so how do you combine? What starts the combination?
Well, before the intersect, you can go ahead and get rid of that.
Okay.
Or just, right. So go ahead and type in another string, str, /Atlanta, all right, /residence, /present, /intersect. So this should be searching for all software engineers who currently live in Atlanta.
Okay, got it. So if we try this, we should be able to find
Right. Okay. Now this. Okay.
Okay. So going back, it looks like we forgot something. What would you think we forgot?
Okay. Remember, every time we search for something, everything's a page. So go ahead and after Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, we forgot to say page's name. That's important. Okay. Now that should work.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Great. So it sounds like you have to have a keyword followed by page's name.
Right, because you're always it's like the graph search works by searching for pages literally named this.
Gotcha. So with that allows you to find software engineers specifically to Atlanta, and now all we have to do is reach out to these candidates through LinkedIn or using a tool. We can find their contact information and reach out to them.
Exactly.
All right. So that is a quick overview of Facebook recruitment. We'll summarize really quickly. Always start with facebook.com/search/string or str. Type in the keyword. You always have to follow that keyword by pages named. And then depending on what you're looking for, whether it's an employee or residency or location, you have to put that keyword followed by present, past, or ever.
Right.
And close with intersect.
Correct.
And with that, we'll be able to find anyone through Facebook and reach out to them to hire the best talent at our company. All right. So that is a quick wrap of the tutorial of Facebook. Next week, we're going to provide some more insights into Facebook recruitment as well. Perry, what do we have for next week?
Well, there's actually a lot more than just the criteria we're showing here. Besides the job titles, employers, and locations, it's actually possible to search for pages that someone's liked or groups that they're a part of, stuff like that. And that gets to be a little bit more complicated. It starts using IDs which are not so easily found.
Gotcha.
I guess you could say.
So now we're able to tap into these pages that have millions of likes or hundreds of thousands of likes.
Right.
And everyone that's liked the Java developer's page, you can find.
That's right.
Quickly through Facebook IDs.
Right.
Interesting. Well, everyone, that's what we'll be sharing next week. We look forward to sharing new tools and new tips and tricks through Top Picks channel. Please subscribe. Thanks, everyone.